Pop on jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the big friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's an offense. Hit me, change you, let me be change. With a ball, shake it to my maybe drop pins. So they don't buy, and I say, so they don't buy, you to give play, baby, tell me what you want. Julian, I know you live from. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pillar, we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't wrong. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, baby, come roll with me. All night long. As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, sure enough, I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be dumb as fuck. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. My nigga, I killed it. Night long. That's the part when you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focused, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Prophet the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Prophet the One in case you couldn't spell. But
what up, YouTube? What is good? It's your boy. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Pardon the noise, situating something. Look at the screen. Just look at the screen. It's your boy for the night. Throw this mic up. For the night, I want y'all to call me Chef 500. 506 subscribers. 506 subscribers, y'all. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. 507 subscribers. I've been corrected. What's up, man? It's been a journey. The journey is not over. The journey's not over. But I definitely want to thank each and every single person that participated in this ascent. Open this page. It was in October, but there was zero activity really on the page. It says I opened it up October 8th. But I didn't really post anything until maybe the 20-something. So literally in about 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months, we picked up 507 subs. I'm humbled by it. I'm not going to say because I'm the greatest. I'm not going to say I did that. I did that. Yeah, son. I'm that dude. Nah, yo, I'm humbled. That's a pretty decent average. 100 something a month, a little over. It wasn't me. How many times can I subscribe to myself? I'm busy. I don't got time to be making dummy pages and stuff. It was y'all. It was y'all. I appreciate you sincerely. It was you. The only thing that I did was figure out a way, because I could have just been doing my own kind of stuff that's fun to me. But I learned some of this, the YouTube mystical arts, and I had to recognize I could just sit in the mirror and do the shit that I like on my own, but it's for you guys. The feedback, even if somebody said that something that I did looked low quality or whatever, I thanked you for that feedback, and I begged you to continue to give it to me because it keeps me honest. So me focusing on entertaining you guys, uplifting you, giving you a different type of perspective, not to change your mind, not to make you follow me. Don't follow me. I mean, subscribe to me, right? But don't follow me. I try to be lens crafters. Give you a few different color lenses so that you'll be able to see something different and then decide if what you originally thought, if you still feel that way. But look, I didn't do this alone. Had y'all. But y'all know how I do it. What I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm going to be bringing up, you know how we do, got to bring the soldier up, right? So what I want to do is bring up the soldier. Y'all know who it is, right? Right? Yeah!
What's happening? What it is?
Y'all
I
ain't
go by the
expect
name
that, did you?
of 100 Watts, and I love those that love me.
Say it again. Say it again.
What's happening? What it is? I go by the name of 100 Watts, and I love those that love me.
With your chest, son. They ain't see you in a minute. It's your chest, son.
Man, what's good,
One more
party
time.
people? What's happening? What it is, party people, man? I hope y'all chilling and y'all good vibing and all that good shit, man. I'm happy to be here.
We happy to have you here, bro. He never left. He went to college. All right.
That's what we tell the kids when they go to jail.
Hey. But yeah, it's gonna be a good night tonight, y'all. And then of course, if I'm Gotti, if I'm this one, if I'm that one, if I'm a boss always have to have a conciliary. And you know who that is. Mr. Blacklight himself. VIC.
What's good? What's good? What's going on? What? What it do, brother?
What's happening,
Long
big dog?
time.
What's happening, big dog?
Yeah,
Working on a
y'all.
little science project.
The
What's up?
Nighthawks are here in full effect. It was very special. It was very special.
Very
Okay.
special.
Wattz could have been in Azerbaijan right now. but he had to join for this.
I wouldn't even know how to spell that shit.
Hey, don't try it. Don't try it. You need your focus tonight. But yo, it's a special night. Cross 500 subs. Cross 500. Last time I looked, it was 507. Yo, I didn't do it by myself. The viewers, the subscribers, you know. But there's also these guys. These guys. We sat down and we created a special experience and try to make it different, try to keep it authentic, try to keep it real, try to keep it positive. You know, sometimes it's hard to keep things positive in certain arenas, but we try to keep it authentic. So I got to give the praise to y'all two fellas as well, because we put that work in. 500 is not monetized, but you know, right now it's just movement. It's positive movement. It gives us more opportunity to have positive impact. You feel me? So I appreciate both of y'all dudes, and then somebody else, a very special guy. You know what I'm saying? His name is Danique Anthony. We would have less content. There would be less content on this channel if it were not for that man. Clipping videos, helping me in editing, conceptualizing certain things. It's a whole bunch of things y'all don't understand that this dude does behind the scenes. And not just for myself. He laces a few people up. So y'all need to holler at Danique Anthony. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But yeah, the show wasn't about that. When the thumbnail went up, we was at 490 something. So now we're gonna start hollering at the chat and showing that love. And I should have started doing it earlier, but you know, had to stay in pocket. A1, day one, nose ring, and she knows things. Quantum Love Physician. Appreciate you.
Peace to Quantum.
Peace to Quantum. Danique, my guy, we already talked about you. You know what it is, bro. Don Frank, hey, thank you.
What's up, Don?
Mika Marcel, thank you so much for the
Peace
support.
Marcel.
Oh, yeah, who else we got? Our girl, back home, feeling better. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's all a hot air, a.k.a. Andrea Lynch. We love you and we appreciate you, and we're glad that you are home safely. All right? Hey, have it your way 30. Welcome. I was going to say you got your seat at the table, but I'm going to be even more hospitable. Come on. Grab your room. You got a room in the crib too, and it got connections for Xbox and good Wi-Fi and shit. So, welcome home. Sexy BBW Queen. Good evening, everyone. Oh snap! Woo.
Good evening to yourself.
Good evening to yourself. My girl. Oh, she's going at me. I see you, Destiny Unfiltered. You giving me the business? You giving me the business already? Yo? Yeah, I kind of made a joke about it. Destiny. You got to check out a page. You got to throw it in the chat. Destiny Unfiltered is a dope content creator. Real talk. It's authentic. You feel the way she communicates. You feel like you're right there with her. You know what I'm saying? And I met her too. Me and Vic actually met her. We broke bread. We all broke bread together. Dope content creator. Make sure you put your stuff in there so that my moderators are able to put it up. Destiny, please make sure you guys go and sub. Right now I see 16 in here. Please make sure you go and sub to Destiny Unfiltered. Dope content creator. All right.
Wait, hold on. What was she wearing, sir? Don't
The G.
answer that. Don't answer that. Never mind.
Glad obviously then you ain't remember her.
Shut up.
I mean, give it away. Yeah, the jeans. And she was with the brother with the tattoos.
Say less.
Right. Oh, snap. Brittany B. Where you been?
What's up, Brittany?
Damn, I ain't see you in a minute. But I'm glad that you're here for this celebration, man. Thank you for coming through. You know, you could come show love. You could come chill. You do whatever you want, man. You home now. All right. Oh, yes. Hanifa Naila. Thank
Peace.
you, sis. I appreciate you. You were very hospitable on your stream. You know, everybody make sure you subscribe to Hanifa Naila's page. She goes hard. She has a great perspective. And it's not just a girly girl perspective, even though she's a wonderful sister, a feminine sister. She got the tough love. She can go hand to fist with the fellas in terms of debate, battlegrounds. She's the realness. Please subscribe. Oh, yeah. This person right here.
Okay.
Gail at Night. She actually facilitated the dinner where Vic and I met Destiny. She is one of the most powerful behind the scenes people in YouTube. But it's because of her hard work. Very hard work. So we appreciate you. And, you know, please subscribe to Gail at Night. You see the stuff she got going on there? It's dope. It's dope. So please, if you see her in here, this is not small things, y'all. Understand that. Willie Smith. Yes. 500 now. Next, the moon. Next is the moon. Who else we have? I want to make sure. All right. That's why I got to start doing the Love Fest a little earlier. But, you know, I was excited. Yes, sir. My guy. Rilla.
Peace to Chicago.
Rilla. Y'all don't even know how this dude behind the scenes sometimes keeps me balanced. He has more experience than me in this thing. And I'm able to absorb feedback from any and everybody. He's the person that would go for no reason out of his own way to just literally be like, "Yo, chef, just breathe, chef. Yeah, just let it go, man. Don't, you know." He's that dude, and I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. We talking, you know what it is. We're going to be eating good when you get down here. Back down here. All right. Eat, work, travel. Thank you. Love the energy. Hello, chat and panel. Man.
Peace
dope
to you,
avatar,
sis.
by the way. Dope avatar, by the way. Man, I'm seeing new folks in here. This is really, really dope. This is really, really dope. So, that's right. Right. That's what I'm saying, big dog. That's what I'm saying. Yo, listen. We started from nothing. Now we here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give a really inappropriate joke just to get the vibes going. Let me just sip my beverage. Right now, this page is like the girl that went to get her yoni tightened. She got walls now. We're gonna have a community.
The walls of Jericho. To let a smack down on you candy jabronis.
Right. We got walls now. Yo, man. For real. That's dope. So before we get into what we getting into, fellas, what's good with you, Wattz? What you been doing, bro? How you been?
I see you got the cut phone back.
Right.
Huh?
You got to come out the cardboard box, bro.
Nigga.
Somebody just flexed on me. See, we were calling each other high value fiancés. We literally had both gotten engaged within days of each other. You know, so he's peace to high value fiance, but you know, he went.
Yeah, we gonna make that a new flex, yo, like a real flex, yo. Niggas talking about funny? Cars and jewelry and goofy shit.
While I'm flexing an icy pinky ring, thanks.
You got somebody to sit up top with you?
But that's the key.
You close both your eyes when you sleep.
That's the truth. That's the truth. You know, I did a video earlier, you know, that I uploaded. I used to do this thing a few years back called Car Cam. So on the way in, riding up 85, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. But I dropped some reel about love, expressing love. It's called My Message, Love Letters. Tell them why. It's about the corny stuff. Doing the corny stuff that, you know, that used to work. The letters, the romance. It still exists, you know. And then I talked about not just telling somebody you love them. Quantify that. Tell them why. It multiplies the blessing and multiplies the feeling. They know it's real. So from that, we're about to move on. Vic, how you been, bro?
Super good, brother. Just out here grinding, man. Out here grinding. Bro, I didn't see you the clip, bro. You can listen. I don't want to put people on the internet. But I listen, I had a laugh last night. It was serious, man. Listen. This dude, he good and saucy, right? I seen him standing in the middle of the street because I was going to, it was like a late night Burger King or something. So I'm like, why is he standing in the middle of the street? So I went around the building to get in the line. And when I get in the line, I'm like, why this car won't move up? Oh, wait, they waiting behind the brother who's standing in the line. Now, if you know, like I know, especially when it get late, you can't just walk up to the drive-thru.
Right.
Hey, bro, he stood in line that whole time. I'm talking about they taking forever, too. He's standing in line between the cars like he a car. And boy, to see him do that walk of shame when he finally got to that window, man, that shit about broke my heart. Like, hey, man, hold on, man, I'll get you something, man. Damn, boy, that shit was crazy. Bro.
Just want to let you know, Vic, you just got chose. There you go. It's over.
Oh, shit. Hey. This is a big one. Elizabeth.
Let me say peace to a fervent supporter of the channel, Ron P and Mrs. P, Luminous Body Essentials. Y'all are A1 day ones as well. And you know, money is not important. It's the time is more important. And they gave us a resource that they received by virtue of the time and work they put in. And they contributed to our channel. These are good people, and they must be protected. And I leave it at that. We appreciate both you, and they're a beautiful couple. You see the IG? That's the kind of thing that you want. When Vic and I was talking about the marriage thing, you know, that's what you want. They either really happy people or some great freaking actors. But I'll go with
Emmy Award winning.
Right. But they good people, man. My little bro, baby bro. Salute to you.
Dave.
From the first time I met this guy on YouTube, you know how I met him? He started doing timestamps of the first videos we were doing without asking and putting them into the chat. He's a good man. He's a contributor. He's a part of the team always. The True Pill Community Garden Facebook page. I hit him up and let him know that he's an admin. We have a special page coming too. He's in charge of that too. Because I want to give him work? Nah, because he's a brilliant young man that keeps me honest. So you a part of this. You a part of this as well, Rashawn Dave. Straight up, man. He's a good dude. Check out his page. I know you should be a moderator already, but check out his page. Mods, if you in here, please look out. But that guy, he's the truth. He's the truth. All right. Oh, this guy right here. Now, this guy right here on the screen. This show would not be going on tonight if it was not for him. Frank Gooden is an Emmy Award-winning filmmaker. He made a movie called Love Trap, which won in festivals, and he received an Emmy. Brilliant guy. And he created this project called Life or Death. He created the project called Life or Death. It's a beautiful project, if you guys even understand. And we're going to be talking about it. So, another supporter early on, Mr. Always Just Living, a.k.a. the King of Houston. All right. And sometime in April, I'll just leave it at that. I see you, bro. And I like the fact you're doing that cooking, my guy. Yes, sir. Oh, we all finna win. We all finna win, Destiny. No question, no question. Yes, yes.
I want to send a little love to my brother.
Does.
Frank Gooden, the Emmy Award winning EAW. Frank Gooden in the building.
In the building. So, let's talk about this stuff, man. So one day, I started, I was just flipping through some stuff, and I got an email. And it's from a guy named Frank Gooden. He was on a show on YouTube with someone else before. And he hit me up, and he said, "Hey, Chef, your voice. I hope you don't mind if I read some of this. Frank, I'm not being messy, bro. I'm in the moment. I don't want to say emotional, but happiness."
Chef said he got the receipts.
I got the receipts, son. Right. So all I know is that this guy contacted me and literally was like, "Hey, I got a project going on right now, and it's a live graphic novel. A live graphic novel? A live graphic novel." And it was based on a particular film script that he generated. And he had been sitting on it, but he stated, and then he stated that he decided to go another route with it, which was to take that film script and make it into an actual graphic novel. It took a while for him to do it. Came up with the story, tooled it, retooled it, tooled it again. And there's something special about Frank. Frank is a practicing Christian. And when I say that, I feel like I'm describing it like it's a rare aardvark or something. No. What I'm stating is that he is a devout Christian brother that is led by his obedience to his creator, which means the virtue in with which he moves is different. Regular Joe Schmoes, who's not locked into righteousness and being a part of God, they'll do whatever they want to do. But imagine having extra rules, because you know that at some point when you leave this planet, that's going to be your paradise. So he's not thinking about the right here. You know where he think about going? Going up beyond. Because that life there is going to be longer than the 80, 90 something years we could live on this planet. But he did it so gangster because he's also a fan of The Wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of allow Frank at some point to speak his speak, all right? And then there's someone else that's a part of this project. There's someone else that's a part of this project. You don't see that person. However, you will feel that person. Because that person has created the artwork that drives this graphic novel. And that's a one piece music, man. Yes. And it drives.
Peace to the music, man.
It drives this project, and it's what makes it special. Yeah, people like the engine, but if the outside don't look right, it's just a fast box. So we're going to talk about this person. Her name is Yumin Park. She resided in Brooklyn for a minute, but she lives back in South Korea. Yes, I said South Korea. So what we're going to do first is give you just the teaser for those people that came in late. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. So if I don't do all of the technical stuff and forget to mention something, please feel free to remind me. I'm a blame it on the mind and not the heart. I'm a work in progress, right? But the graphic novel, the live experience takes place every single Saturday. It started January 29th, and there's actually 16 episodes. 16 episodes. All right. And man, today we're going to be chopping up episode 1. Chopping up episode 1. So, first, what we're going to do is talk about the artist. I mentioned Yumin, so I'm going to let you see a little bit about her. Yumin Park is a graphic designer based in Brooklyn, New York, who values design that sparks conversation about issues around the world. Yumin, born in Korea, living in South Africa for a decade, with passionate loves being illustration, character design, animation, comics. She thinks deeply and challenges herself to create solid illustrations with a strong message. She was a major fan of Japanese animation and manga style, way more than Disney classics in her youth. She realized her views on social issues happening in the world wouldn't resonate with art patrons using the Japanese cute and pretty styles. That opened her eyes up to American comics. What she evolved into is a highly skilled illustrator with the heart of the character and storyline to define her creations. She even created a comic universe franchise called 4 O'Clock Voyage and their origin characters Valerie and Gilliard. And she belongs to us on this project. Life or death. She is one of ours. Peace to you, men. Respect the creation. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this once. If anyone disrespects Frank or Yumin, this is what I'm going to tell him.
You better shut your mouth. You hear what I'm saying to you? You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
You heard? You mess with him a second time, this is what you get. just saying.
Wilding out, man.
We hold you accountable.
Okay.
You forgot I got those.
Hey, Destiny Unfiltered. That's what's up. See what's up with the group, and we're gonna talk about it. I wanna follow up with you on that.
Yeah, we're gonna holler. We're gonna holler. Definitely. So, yeah. So the first episode started on the 29th of January. I see you. Hey, Destiny got video where there was one video she did where she was like maybe 12, 15 feet away from it. She's talking to us and she wants to elucidate her point, right? Elucidate her point. So she goes back to the back and then you see her struggling, trying to bring that big ass whiteboard up to the front.
wait a damn minute.
Yeah,
is that a chefism?
Huh?
Was that a chefism?
What are you talking about?
Elucidate.
Nah, elucidate is a real word.
It's a real word?
Damn, yo, you didn't have to do that on camera, bro. You could have texted me that shit. I would have let you save face, yo.
Hey, yo, only got the one face.
I would have made you look good, son. But yeah, yo, she was struggling with that whiteboard. At one point, it looked like she's like, I do it. Yeah. But yeah. Wait, Andrea said, wait a second. Andrea said, I thought that was my cat, Chef Shapino. Andrea, you're supposed to say pause after that.
That's the first successful female pause I've ever heard.
Yo, Wealth Engineering, my Haitian brother. This guy's page right here, what I'm doing right here, he's like 3 times more. He's a professional. I'm learning from him, and I'm learning from y'all as well. You know what I mean? Check out his stuff. It's uplifting, it's technical, but it's wealth technical. He talks stocks, he talks a lot of issues. Wise dude. Production value is through the roof, man. I'm being real with you. All right? In Creole, Haitian Creole, I said, M'pap mentiwi. Woo, neg sa bon. What that means is I ain't lying to you, son. That dude is ill. Anyway, yeah, so Frank is going to have to step out, but he'll be back. He'll be back a little later because he had some other things to attend to. This was more or less, I would say this was more or less an impromptu stream where I said, you know what? I got to get out of here and kick it with my folks, man. It's extremely important that I kick it with my folks. You know, Quantum, thank you. Thank you for your wonderful donation, you know, to the platform. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's why I call you A1 Day One. You've been there from the freaking first day, yo. Doesn't even feel like the streams are on until you pop up in the room. Okay.
You helped put the nets on the rim.
Right. I appreciate you. Wait. She don't have nuts. What the hell are you talking about?
Nets. You gotta let your nets hang, okay?
She don't have nuts. I mean, I don't know. So I don't I don't want to prejudge you.
The opinions of Chef Shapino only represent.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about that letter he sent me. I digressed. Frank basically told me, yo, Chef, I heard your voice, the way that you communicate. You literally emulate the character that we have. One of the starring characters. There's 2 starring characters in the project, and one of them is named Bus. And he said he has an intellectual aspect about himself, as well as a certain, let's say, urban or gangster undertone to a certain degree. And, you know, he had a gangster undertone to a certain degree, and he felt that it would be perfect to use me. And I was like, what is this dude talking about? and he invited me to do an audition. I still had to read for the role, and he liked it. He liked it, you know, and maybe I'm being humble when I say that how he liked it, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. So bear with me one minute. I don't think he realizes that. Sorry about that. Come through. All right. So
Pause.
Yeah. So shut up. You're pausing everything. So I read for the part, and it happened. So I'm gonna let Frank, when he comes back, say the other stuff. I'll give you a little bit more detail. But let's get it started, man. Today, what we're doing is pretty much a recap of episode 1 of the show. All right. So right now it's 11:58. We got 15 people sitting in the room right now. If anybody has to go to the bathroom, go pull up a drink. You got to roll up. Go find your lighter, whatever, or your grinder. That didn't mean you, Vic. Get your ass back on the camera, bro. We working. Now go ahead, do your thing.
I'm on my 15.
That's what you worrying about. You ain't gonna be on camera when it's playing anyway. But yeah, so we're gonna get it started with one of the first video that came out about the project. We're gonna drop that intro on you right here. So far, I really like, and that was done before we even started, I won't say filming, but before we even started recording. 100 Watts, what kind of vibes did that initial piece give you?
Nice walk into the store, right? It's going to be a little...
Say it again, I'm not hearing you.
You hear me?
You're sounding muffled.
Tenting out the unit.
Let me see if I raise your audio. Go ahead, say something.
Good now?
All right, cool.
Okay. It's a good walk into the store, right? It's already giving you a small little preview, like it's about to get real, I don't know, just on that part, it's a nice walk into the store, like some shit about to go down. Is what I get from it so far.
All right. Well,
full disclosure, Wattz, have you seen any of the series yet?
I've seen the first 2 in its totality.
All right. Perfect. So, yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, I knew what I was into because I had read a piece of the script. Because one of the things that Frank did was he made it extra old school soap opera style in terms of the way he fed the scripts to us. The most soap operas where a lot of times the character won't even know that their character's finna die in the next 3 days because they don't provide them with the full scripts. So I didn't know everything. I just had the little part that I was reading, Yes, those illustrations are bananas, Wealth Engineering. Bananas. My guy, Simma. Who got the keys to the bimmer? Who am I?
Fuck,
The gal
fuck.
them sugar. How can I don't like that other line. It sounded suspect. Pass me the
Yeah.
keys to the truck.
Yeah, skip to that one.
Who am I? The gal them luck. Yeah, man. Simmer, what's good? You know, that's what I got to do too, man. I'm watching other people, and I wonder sometimes if I'm running on and stretching the time, and I need to take more time out to show the love to the folks that's in here, man. Remember, I'm still learning, y'all, but, you know, I'm going to get better and better and better as it goes. And, you know, when I open this freaking $2,000 of equipment that's sitting here, I just ain't opening all of it because Tanique Anthony says I must do unboxing videos. So, you know, stay tuned. But anyway, yo, that thing got me lit. I got goosebumps. Like, yo, I'm the grandson of two known pastors, right? But then I know Frank and his love for Christ, and I was like, is it gonna be like a holy roller thing, or is it gonna be like, you know, the cross and the switchblade? That's an old school story. Look it up, Nikki Cruz, long story. Like, I didn't know, but when I saw that, I said, oh shit, I'm all in, yo. I'm ready. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna answer you, Danique, very carefully. That's the answer. If y'all don't know the song,
That's the worst. That's the worst.
That's a Beanie Man song. But yo, so at this point, man, screw all the talk. I'm really not hearing my voice right now, especially we're gonna be hearing it tonight. Oh yeah, I got the part, and we started doing it, and right now we are 5 episodes in. Episode 6 is going to be airing tomorrow at 8:00. All right, on Frank's channel. Danique, please lace up our chat with that important information so they can go subscribe and be a part. The Life or Death channel, not Frank's personal channel. But please like, subscribe, and set your reminder for it. So at this point, what we're gonna do is everybody rolled up, everybody got their stuff ready. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for me to get this thing kicked off. We're doing a little watch party. Can we get some 1s in the chat? Where you at? Juana!
Peace to the sister.
Yo,
Juana.
when people don't miss you, that's when you got to go check to see if your ass is still alive. We miss you, Juana. We missed you, sis. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Juana she is a freaking patron of this channel. Even when she didn't come on, she would go and drop something in there. She's the real one. And we appreciate you, sister. And I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. Real talk.
Second that emotion.
Right. Tawana will kick your ass if you don't acknowledge her too. You feel me? And I'm light skinned. I don't have too many bruises. I bruise easy. So yeah. All right. So let's get it popping. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do that shit. I'd like to present. I present to you Life or Death, episode 1. And we're going to be breaking them down into 1-minute clips so that we'll be able to talk that talk. Just like the squad, you're going to need to get there early. That way they won't have time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it? That's all them country clowns know, is bushes and trees. Okay, if they want to just give it to me like that, I'll take it.
Why you sending the squad, though? I can take them all by myself.
Look, I'm aware of that. In chess, you never unduly expose a power piece, Roy. Squad's gonna be all in the bushes, Caleb. Gonna teach this newcomer the game. City style.
It's good?
Yeah, that'll work nice. Now, Roy, you hang back and let Caleb work him. Let him see you playing so they don't get nervous. Stay alert. They might be tricky, but I doubt it. That was one so far. What you think? Yes, that was me playing the role of Bus. And Caleb was played by Raheem Wilson. So, how you think I did so far? So far.
That shit's hot. What was that? Was that money taped to Caleb?
Yeah. Caleb having run it back is only a minute long. Caleb had money. We pretty much, I don't give too much away, but yeah, I'm gonna run it back. It's only a minute. Just like the squad, you're gonna need to get there early. That way they won't have time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it? That's all them country clowns know is bushes and trees. Okay, if they want to just give it to me like that, I'll take it.
Why you sending the squad, though? I can take them all by myself.
Look, I'm aware that in chess, you never unduly expose a power piece, Roy. The squad's gonna be all in the bushes, Caleb. Gonna teach this newcomer the game. City style.
It's good?
Yeah, that'll work nice. Now, Roy, you hang back and let Caleb work him. Let him see you playing so they don't get nervous. Stay alert. They might be tricky, but I doubt it. You seen it? Yeah. So, you know, in that particular scene, we setting up the heist. If anybody's from Brooklyn, we setting up the jukes, the meow meow, the tings. So
if Frank, you got to write that bushes and trees line out. I don't know. You know, Chef is my friend, and I don't want to see anything happen to him. Okay.
Oh, that country. Oh, yeah. Because I'm the New Yorker and you the Southern boy, right? That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, so for me, go ahead, 100 Watts.
No. I think so far in the scene, right, it's showing the intelligence, right? So instead of just moving and being ignorant, you got a whole game plan already together. Like it's the early stages of showing the intelligence of your character.
Mm-hmm. And what's funny is because we're breaking down episode 1 today, right? And what's going to be happening, and we're gonna continue doing this, but we're breaking down episode 1 today. And it's funny you said that, bro. I tried, I'm an intellectual. I tried to what's the best way to say it? I tried to dumb my character down because sometimes I believe that I think too much. You know, when you cut your car off to go in the house after you've been driving for a while, but you still hear the fan inside running. That's me. So it was like I wanted to kind of bring my character down to just make him more gangster. And then Frank stopped me and he said, no, you embody the character. Just be you. And I was like, shit, just be me? Just be you. So I said, okay. So I was me. And it turned out that's what he was looking for. So Destiny, hey. So there's actually several female voices that are in the project. I'm going to upload. That's what I didn't do. I'm actually going to upload shortly the cast all of the cast members. But the project's been cast since early January, late December, early January. So, you know, we have Patrice Mansell, aka OG Patrice. We have Saja Waite. We have Courtney Lene. We have Melissa Jane. We have Wealth and Engineering. He was one of the guest walk-ons for a particular role. So everybody has been cast. As the show is going on and Frank is making his updates, there may be some ancillary characters or extras characters that he will be bringing up. And, you know, on his show, he'll tend to every once in a while allow somebody up to actually participate and be in the show for the extra characters. One of them is Before the Billions. That's the homie. That's one of the brothers. Before the Billions. You go to YouTube, you search Before the Billions. Brilliant.
Peace to Before the Billions.
Peace to Before the Billions. He's another guy that's like a Rashawn. He's a brilliant brother. He got a great freaking heart, man. Like, he's one of those people that you want, that need to be protected. You ever understand those people because the world needs them? He's a good freaking dude, man, and he's so humble, and he's himself. You know, I know we talk about life or death here, but, you know, I'm on that love stuff too, man, and I got to show it. You know, I got to show it. Everybody that pours into me, I'm pouring back double. So Before the Billions is in there as well. So there's a lot of people in there, Destiny, but stick around, watch the show. You never know. You might have an opportunity, right? Thank you, Mika Marcel. I appreciate you. And you see why this lady here is special? Look, I'm totally forgetting. See, this is why she's dope. I'm going to sing, what's his name? Fabulous. You make me better. Damn. I forgot I'm wearing the damn thing too. Hold on. Turn this mic. True Pill Community merch. Yes. Chef has merch. And this is referencing the True Pill Community Garden. That's why, because here's what that means. You can see it's green. It was born out of a statement where I was talking to a previous homie. And I talked about the message that I bring. And I was like, look, man, I'm not blue pill. I said, I'm not red pill. I'm not blue pill. Mother effing true pill is the difference. I don't subscribe to every ethos. My mind is open and able to accept stimulus, crunch the numbers, and still have open discourse with people. So please go check it out. We got dope hoodies. For some reason, the pink one always sells out. All right. So please check it out. Please go get it. We got lots of colors, t-shirts, crew necks, V-necks, long sleeves, and people that like a more durable feel. We have the premium crew necks as well. So check it out. Check it out. Thank you, Gail. Keeping me on task. Right? I don't really always do this, but, you know, please support. If you wish to support, I will appreciate it. I'm not pandering, but I want to make sure you guys understand that whatever you do is appreciated. You know, because we put a little bread into this, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is come through with the next clip of episode 1. They might be tricky, but I doubt it. Caleb, make them show it to you. Then walk them back to the trunk like the cash is in there. And as soon as you clear, Spy's gonna take the ones that's strapped. Roy, you clean it up, but one thing. Leave whoever running the point. Leave him to Caleb.
What?
It's your birthday, Caleb. I got something special for you when you get back. But this, you gotta earn it. Rites of passage.
You want me to shoot somebody? You know I can't do that.
This time you don't have a choice. I've been coddling you for long enough like a newborn baby. Speaking of which, how old is little man now?
7 weeks.
That means 7 weeks I've been giving you a pass. It's cool though. Family matters, right?
That much cold blooded, Danny.
Mixing in that intelligence with that cold blooded shit. Like we start to see the full elements of the character.
He said mix the cold blooded and the intelligence. That's funny. Yeah, man. Doing that role, it was crazy. The first, because that was the first time, and I don't get nervous like that because I used to be a rapper. I still write, do all of these different little things, participate within the music industry. I'm an ex-record executive, and I'm a public speaker. I work as an executive for a major corporation. I'm skilled in speaking to large groups of people. But it was like, damn, trying to harness that character, to be threatening, tactical, a critical thinker, a chess player, but also be the kind of person to take your head off. The public speaking that I normally do is, you know what I mean, 700, white people in the room, 250 people, or that kind of stuff. And I have to temper levels of gangster and urban vernacular in order to not be off-putting to some. I got to be the less threatening black guy, right? Even though I keep the baldy, the beard, and a bunch of tats, but nonetheless, it's. Thank you, Wana. Love you, Wana. Love you. Wana's like that auntie that every time she see you, she go and slip that little 20 in your hand. Don't tell your mama. Get what you want with it. Love you, Wana. I thought about you when I uploaded my oxtail taco video. I want you to check it out. You were one of the inspirations. I was like, damn, I wish Wana was there to see it. Oh yeah, y'all, I do food on this network as well, if you don't know. I get paid to cook, and I also am passionate about it, and I try to make it an art and be revolutionary with some of the ideas. But anyway, I constantly digress. So with that role, man, it was crazy. It was like, I don't know, this is too much, but I did it and it worked. So, chat, I need y'all to be a little more, I'm going to do like my boy MTR, piece of MTR. Time to get active. You guys tell me.
Let's get active.
Let's get active. Talk to me. How did you feel about, seeing that clip? What did you think?
He said, he said, I already gave you 7 days grace. I don't know how exactly words he used.
Oh,
7 weeks.
Yeah. So it was, that was, I can't lie, that was kind of ill because when I read the script, I was like, I know I was supposed to be cold, but I was like, damn, this dude is cold. He said, yeah, how old is your little man now? He's like, 7 weeks? Oh, so that means 7 weeks I've been giving you a pass. Like,
damn.
And then they hit him with the family matters. Man.
The subtleness. The message inside the message.
Thank you, Destiny, for the donation. Listen, you don't worry about that.
I love that. Hey, I like that comment, Chef.
$2. Yeah, let me say this. Nah, man, don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't be laughing at my Cash App amount I just sent. I'm wealthy. I'm just waiting on my bank account to catch up.
Okay. Okay, the way this shit is set up.
Listen, $2 and 18 cents. That gets me 2 Whopper Juniors at Burger King. Listen, yo, dollar menu be hitting, yo. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. What's that, like 40 packs of ramen?
Bro.
Hey, we good. I appreciate just the fact of you desiring to send something generated by virtue of your hard work. We take that. We take that. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do? Cause we ain't doing this thing here all night, right?
Yeah, let's see the next one.
Yeah, I want to move to the next one. Let's get one with this. Family matters, right? My playtime's over. Today you're 21, grown man with responsibilities. And it's time for you to man up.
Now, boss.
The only reason you're bringing in the cash is in case something goes wrong. If you wind up actually having to pay them, I'm going to be the one to kill you. We good? I said we good?
Yeah.
Make it happen. Don't disappoint me, Caleb. You better not disappoint me. Get out of here. Now. You don't want to disappoint me, Vic. You really don't.
This ain't what you want.
Yo, this is really wild, man. Like,
he doesn't know
for the record, y'all don't even know. When I do live streams, I don't watch my previous live streams. I get tired of hearing my voice, as weird as that sounds. When I was younger, I used to sing. I was in the choir. I was in school choir. I was a freaking tenor. And then once I started hitting like close to 14, my voice started switching up on me. For a good part of my life, I did not like my voice. I did not, you know. Now it's a little different and I understand the impacts. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like it before. I didn't really care for it because it took away my real voice. You know, it took away my voice, my singing voice. I know how to control the instrument. Oh. Hold on a second. I got you, Frank. Thank you for the heads up. I'm actually going to send it directly into our group email. And pardon this interruption, y'all, but this is actually a positive interruption. Why? What I'm doing is I'm going to be sending the link to the cast members of Life or Death. So while I'm doing that, Vic, drive, man. Talk to Hunter Wise real quick because I want to make sure we get some folks in here to bring some clarity.
Wanda Washington, if you look on the page, Chef actually has a separate subsection. If you go to playlist, and it has all his cooking videos, and the latest one is the oxtail tacos. So yeah, please go check that out. Anybody who hasn't seen the oxtail tacos video, you want some ideas on how to spice up those oldies but goodies, Chef got you covered.
All right. What I do recommend that you do first, though, is go to the video called Brontosaurus Oxtails. Because I made that one night, and the next day I did the Brontosaurus Oxtail tacos. So check it out. Brontosaurus Oxtails, and then you watch the other one. It's in order. But to address order and the need for order, we have to make sure that all of our OGs are there because they provide that guidance. So what I want to do is bring up one of the cast members who is also one of YouTube's favorite OGs, a beautiful songbird, an accomplished singer, performer, residency in Las Vegas, comes from a long bloodline of blues. Her name is OG Patrice. OG.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, gentlemen, how y'all doing?
We good, OG. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just had a meeting with our boss, Mr. Frank, right? Because I'm in Vegas getting ready for my show tomorrow. So I just want to stop by and come up on the panel and say salute to you, gentlemen, and salute to the chat and the moderators. And I saw you over here doing your thing and promoting Life or Death. And as a part of a team member, that's what we do. We support each other. So absolutely. I just want to come over and holler.
Yes, and you were one of the perfect people to come up and holler. Folks, you guys have to. You see what we're doing tonight? We're covering clips of episode 1. You have to go, after tonight, you can go start on episode 2. This is the freebie right here. And then start watching. We already 5 episodes in, coming on episode 6. Start watching, because I tell you this, the role that OG Patrice plays is Ava, who's Caleb's mother. OG Patrice come in the room. Look, I might have been like this and you like this. OG Patrice come in the room. So it was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
I love y'all. I love y'all for real. I love y'all for real.
Your rant the other night. Woo! That rant that you gave, that beautiful rant, that man, to the community, to the YouTube community about how you felt and being sick and tired of all of those things. No, I didn't even want to say much in the chat. I was like, whoo, that's why I sent you a message like, hey, OG, we cool? Y'all remember Menace to Society? Tat, tat, tat. But yeah, man. So I appreciate you.
That's because I love y'all, like for real. I love my people, I just want to see us come up and do better. Shout out. Let me give my shout outs because I don't have access to a lot of stuff right now. So I can't even write in the chat, but I'm looking at it. I see it. So Willie Smith, hey sis, Yawana Washington, and the Emmy winning Frank Gooden. Hello. Salute. Mika. Danique, who else is saying hi to OG Patrice? Just all y'all. I love y'all, like for real.
We love you back, and keep being you. Keep being you. And with all due respect, when I say this, keep being you and having the balls to keep us honest.
I try to be like that. I try to be like that. I try to be like that big auntie, right? Or that big sis that, when I see you messing up in the street, it's like I call you out, like, better. We was raised better than that, because, that's what we used to hear, back in the day. But yeah, that's all. I just want us to get it together.
All right.
Hey, you can't fool Pops. I love you, Pops.
What up,
good? What up, Pops?
Yes. Yeah,
the show is fire, Pops. You got a new fan.
Thank you, Pops. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Man. He sounds like Brooklyn. You feel me? But yeah. So, can you tell these folks a little bit about your character? Not your personal character, but the character you play in the project, OG.
Absolutely. Yes. So I play the character of Ava, which is Caleb's mother. And Ava is a Bible-toting, holy, faithful woman that believes that all things work together for good for them that love God and that are called according to his purpose. And she just know that everything's going to be all right, no matter what, because she's a praying mother. And she believes that whatever fate that God has in this graphic novel for her, that it is according to God's will. And she is that woman. And I'm telling you, I had to hone in on that from my church days and from people in my life that I know that are those faithful women right now. Particularly one is my girlfriend. It's like and I was telling Frank about her, and I called her to tell her about this role. When I got this role, I said, it's going to be so challenging for me because I've not been in the church in a long time. I grew up as a Christian, but I've never seen my best friend, one of my best friends of 30 plus years, I never seen her waver, no matter what she went through, no matter whatever, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent she went through. Her faith never changed. And so I told her that this role was in her honor because it just reminded me so much of her. So I channeled her, which is what all of us do as actors, right? We find something, we channel something. Like I would ask you guys in the chat to go back and watch episode 5 because it's just me, Ava, and my son Caleb.
Remember, they didn't get there yet.
Oh, they're not there yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what we're doing?
So where they at? What episode?
This is episode 1. We're bringing them up to speed because
okay, cool.
Broke down the clips. So what I'm doing is we're breaking down the clips from episode 1 to get them up to speed so that they go take themselves to start watching the others. You know, the binge watch. We're in the binge watch community at this point. So you're gonna have when we get to your episode. When we get to your episode 2, I'm gonna need you here. I might even ask you to sing a song at the end.
Well, I can definitely hang around, you know, and I got some new stuff I dropped on my my YouTube page. I mean, I just performed Sunday night, and now I'm gonna be performing every Sunday night here in Arizona. Well, not here in Arizona, but in Arizona where I live. But I'm in Vegas right now to do the stage play here. You know, we do that tomorrow. I got 2 shows tomorrow, a 2:00 matinee and then a 6:00. So I will be. So that's why our boss, Mr. Frank Gooden, had me working overtime tonight so I can make sure that I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Dope.
Let me find the OG Patrice got a SoundCloud out here.
OG Patrice is a professional, but bro, OG Patrice has a residency in Las Vegas, bro. She, if you went out there, she performed. She had a stage show where she did a whole set as Etta James.
Yeah.
You know, at last, that song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm actually working on trying to put a show together here in back home in Arizona, trying to put something together on a regular basis, 3 or 4 nights a week, where I do a tribute show to Etta James again. So I'm working on that as well too.
Yeah, I would play that other video. And last time I played the video, they hit me with a hardcore copyright claim. And I'm like, yo, but I know
that video? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
The one that I played on the stage with you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, I know OG Patrice. And they was like, you don't know no OG Patrice. You don't know Martin Luther King. You don't know Martin Luther King.
I'm sorry. They struck you.
No. Remember, I did that as an honor to you. You didn't know I was going to find that and play it. So that's on me. That's on me. Remember, reciprocity, love, respect, honor. You know, sometimes it just takes this much work.
That's right.
This much.
Listen, I want to tell your people in your chat how you have been, man, you've been killing that role. When I tell you, listen, your voice and just your candor and the way you portray, AKA the bad guy, you bringing it. You making it seem real. I feel like I'm in a gangster movie with you when I hear your voice. Like you one of them old school gangsters, you know, that got that voice, and you mean business. Listen, you killing it, bro. You killing it.
I appreciate you. And you know, look, I'm gonna keep doing what I got to do to earn the accolades that I've gotten so far. I'm going to try to dig deeper with that character, as I'm moving and seeing more within the character. I get it. And I'm starting to understand some of the minutia, the little subtle nuances of how he thinks and what he does.
But Chef, that is the professionalism that I love about Frank. That working with him is that he's subtle. Now I've worked with directors and producers that have been like kind of hardcore in the way they ask you, the way they get things out of you. Frank is firm but subtle, and that's what I like about him. He has a way about the way he directs and give a directive of to how he wants you to portray this character, and he takes you along the storyline, right? And he makes you bring it out. Now my part in episode 5, I had to dig deep for the emotion, and I was already there. So we did so many takes, and sometimes, guys, that's what it takes. But Frank is the type of director that I love because he gets it out of you. He digs it out of you. I've seen him dig it out of you. I've seen him dig it out of me, and I've seen him dig it out of the other actors. And that is a professional filmmaker when you can do that.
I look forward to being able to talk to him when y'all get to completion of this. Like I definitely want to be able to pick his brain about because all the work that y'all are doing is amazing. And like you said, like the way that he pulls stuff out, like I've sat and watched in when y'all did the rehearsals and stuff like that. Like I definitely look forward to being able to pick his brain when y'all get to the end of this, because this is evolving to be an amazing project. And this is about to be something that a lot of creators, and when we talk about creators, we're talking about more than people that just sit in front of a camera on YouTube, like actual creators that are putting an actual story together, things of that sort. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, Frank is the real deal. He is. He has a way about him that I love. It's firm, but it's subtle. It's not condescending. It's very professional, and I love that about him. So yeah, shout out and salute. And I'm gonna tell you, 100 Wattz. That you're right. That's perfect to be able to sit down and pick Frank's brain, because I'm telling you, he has so much knowledge and experience and wisdom when it comes to filmmaking. He can start you off at the beginner's level and take you all the way up to the intermediate and the professional level. And he's so subtle with it, you don't even know he's bringing you in from A to Z. And that's how good he is. And that's when you know you're working with a professional. And that's what I love about working with Frank.
And that was the perfect segue. OG Patrice. And I'm going to tell you why. So you guys are actually seeing only one piece. For the folks that have, the new age folks that have attention spans, the length of mosquitoes, y'all not going to stick around for certain things. But let me explain how this process actually works on Saturdays when we do the live graphic novel. It's literally live and not pre-recorded.
Literally,
which means you don't see us on camera. You only see the animation. Frank is running the animation manually because remember, we're speaking in real time. It's not pre-recorded.
Exactly.
So what we do is we start up. We had a little conversation at the beginning of the show. And then what we do is we do an initial read, and with a run through. But, there's no animations going on. And we're just doing an initial read. And what Frank does is he catches a baseline for where we are. And to see, okay, Chef sounds like this, or someone else sounds like that. And he'll come back and he says, okay, Chef, I need you to be a little more aggressive. You want to make sure they know that you're not playing. And then he goes to each person. So understand, Frank is brilliant. What he's actually doing is he's actually showing his acumen in bringing out the best in the actors or the contributors to the project. And literally the first read is going to be him giving us the idea. The second read is checking to see if there's any tweaks, or quirks, or things that, that are there. And let's say the third read is perfect. at some point, boom, bring down, he takes everybody off screen, animation time, and sometimes it'll go through a couple of runs until the final take. And sometimes it depends on how dope we are and if there's no technical issues that people may have and things like that, but it's a dope experience. So it's almost like, it's not like you're sitting at watching Batman in the movie theater, right? It's like you're actually on the set watching Batman being made. And then, and then you get to sit in the theater to watch it.
It sounds like you're talking about a conductor with an orchestra, right? It's like, hey, the horns, I need you to come in. I need the horns to come in a little faster. Flute, make sure you carry this note a little bit longer. Drums, I need y'all to make sure you hit that bass hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very coordinated thing, and it takes a deep thought process to get some shit like that. Ain't no, hey, let me throw this together and then we're gonna just throw it up on YouTube and put a couple of edits together. Like it's real artistry in that shit.
Yeah, that's actually really a great analogy, guys, of it, because that's exactly what it is. If he feel like he needs some bass in there, he'll ask for the bass. He needs some treble. He needs some, whatever. Exactly. and he's so smooth with it. I just need a little bit more, Patrice. Just pull it out a little bit more. He go there, and I love that. I love that about him. He just have a subtle way that he does it. He make all of us want to be the best in the roles that we're playing. I mean, anytime you can take people that has never done this before, like people like Von Bryan and and Melissa, and that has never like actually did any type of acting or voiceover. And when I tell you these guys sound like they've been doing it forever, that's only good directing when you can bring things like that out in actors that are not that experienced or no experience at all. It's just channeling, guys. It's really channeling the inner whatever it is that the character is asking. You really have to think in that moment.
So, OG Patrice, let's not give them too much of the secret sauce, without having the sandwich, right? So let's give them some more sandwich.
Okay.
We're gonna jump into the next clip. Let's see what's going on.
You cool, man. What's got big plans for you?
Need to stop by my crib.
What for?
I guess no one noticed that I don't have my piece, huh?
Oh, you's a fool. How many times I done told you to stay strapped?
Hey, don't worry about it. Just give me one of yours then.
Then it would be two fools in this car tonight. Man, just grab it quick and hurry up.
Thank you.
And shut up. You know we can't be late.
We won't. Think hell is real, Roy?
What?
Us don't, or just don't care. You don't act like it anyway, since that's your partner.
Man, something wrong with you, man. Hey, and let's get this right. I work for Buster just like you.
I work for Buster just like you.
Just like you. What it seems like is, well, I know what the story is, so I'll let you guys that are not part of the project tell me what you think about the dynamic between Roy and Caleb right now.
Come on, bro. You in the game. You know you're supposed to stay strapped up. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
It's a big brother, little brother dynamic. I should know. But
better. I mean, if you listen, we prefer people do not choose certain lifestyles, right?
Right.
But if that's going to be the lifestyle you choose, if you decide you're going to be a construction worker, then don't leave home without your helmet. Because guess what?
Right.
You'll lose your head. So, I like the dynamic of the way that scene played out. Especially, you know, I wasn't in that scene, so I got to literally sit and watch it how it worked. And if you guys saw that episode, Frank was on it with the timing too, because there were certain timing aspects. You know, they're in a car driving, and you see when there's more cuts as opposed to one image in stasis that you just zoom in and zoom out. It was cuts, 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 you know. So we literally had to understand the rhythm, understand the cadence, and sometimes, you know, speed up a little bit and peel back a little bit in order to create, you know, an in-depth flow where what you saw on the screen was matching what we were saying, you know. But it gets thick. It gets thick. Joanna said, members of my family are about that life. It is what it is. We love and honor them regardless. Exactly. We're gonna talk about love and honor in one of these next episodes. Right now, we talking about that life and death. So I'm gonna give you another clip that transitions that this last one transitioned into.
I work for Buster just like you. We ain't partners.
So, what? You never even think about heaven or hell?
No, man. The hell you talking about? These streets. That's plenty of hell enough to know. That's all you need to know.
Maybe. You wrong though, man? That's not something I want to be wrong about.
Man, you acting like you ain't built for this right now, bro. This ain't a good look. I'm trying to give you the game. It's real simple. Just do what you gotta do to win. Stop whining.
What if it's more than that?
I told you to shut up. Hurry up, man.
That you?
It's me, B.
Hey, baby.
Hey, B.
Yeah. It's starting to get thick. What you think is going on, Vic?
I mean, like I say, it's a big brother, little brother dynamic. So it's like when your mama make the big brother take the little brother with him. So he's just giving them all that energy, and feel like Caleb is at one of those turning points in a young man's life where he's thinking about it all, and look like he's ready to make a bad decision.
Okay, 100 Watts. What you think?
And listening to it, the one thing that kept coming to my mind is most of the time in these kind of situations, you hear people saying something to the effect of feelings get you killed in this game. And it sounds like that's what he trying to convey to him right now. Like, look, man, your feelings gonna get you caught up in this game. Trying to worry about what's morally right, what's not. You know, the decisions you making gonna get you hurt out here. Is what it sounds like he trying to tell him.
Mm-hmm. Any feedback that's not going to give it away, OG Patrice?
Other than to keep saying that each episode, the plot thickens. And it draws you in. It's intriguing. It's alluring. Yeah, the plot thickens every episode.
Yo, the plot really, really thickens, man. Like, damn, this all, oh man, I gotta get more. It's like you're smacking your wrist. It's like, damn, I need more, and I'm in it.
Like making that roux for that gumbo. You gotta let it sit and simmer, thicken up a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm talking that chef talk right there, making a roux. I teach you how to make a roux one of these days. Show you how to bechamel and all of that. But yeah, literally, it's a certain amount of time. It's a certain amount of focus, you know. So I like that. That was pretty smooth, man. Let's see what the chat is talking about. Heaven and hell. Uh-oh. Juana about to go deep.
See, Wanda should be in on every episode every Saturday when we do it, because Wanda is deep anyway with her thoughts and her comments. Like, yeah, she make you go there for sure. Gotta love it, Sister Wanda.
Right. So, yeah, Wanda's so sharp that she can derail an episode because she's so sharp. We'll be talking about certain type of chairs, and she'll be like, which chairs we like better? And she'll be like, well, technically, if you understand what a chair really is and
exactly
and the metaphorical resonance of chairs, then you will understand that a chair is not actually necessary and a chair is not actually real. I was like, oh my gosh. So now we just been debating for 2 hours over. Yeah, she'll come in and shut the whole thing down. But that's how brilliant she is.
Yes.
Wattz. But that's how brilliant she is.
I love Sister Wanda. She be bringing it. She is the truth.
Right. So let's take before we go.
Put the jelly on the bread, nigga. Do it. Spread it.
Right. So we're going to run that one back just to make sure everybody is good.
I work for Buster just like you. We ain't partners.
So, what, you never even think about heaven or hell?
No, man. The hell you talking about? These streets. That's plenty of hell enough to know. That's all you need to know.
Maybe. You wrong though, man? That's not something I want to be wrong about.
Man, you acting like you ain't built for this right now, bro. This ain't a good look. I'm trying to give you the game. It's real simple. Just do what you gotta do to win. Stop whining.
What if it's more than that?
I told you to shut up. Hurry up, man.
That you?
It's me, B.
Hey, baby.
Hey, B.
Yeah. So I just did that so I can run us into the next clip.
Hey, baby.
Hey, B. You need to pack some clothes for you and CJ right now.
What happened?
Not now. We just gotta get out of here.
What? We can't just like.
I'll tell you everything. But right now, you gotta trust me. Go get CJ. Pack what you need quick. We don't have long. Go. Go. Don't be scared, baby. We'll be fine.
I'm not scared, Caleb. I'm angry.
I'm sorry. Get the gun.
No, you get it.
Go ahead to the back door.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm coming with you. But we can't leave until he gets out of the car. Get ready.
Starting to get thick. It's starting to get thick.
Oh yeah, it's about to go down.
Mm-hmm. Let me show that right.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Right. Look, see? Look what Joanna just did. You see? Exactly.
Fuck it, I'm standing up. Fuck it, I'm gonna just stand up.
Right. So, Willie Smith, will this novel be available for the masses in the future in some form? So in terms of my communication with the wonderful creator of this project, of this undertaking, this was made for a movie.
Yeah.
The plot, everything is actually supposed to be a live action movie. And he shelved it for a moment and decided to come with this aspect of the production. So, novel, I'm sure, but what we're trying to do is to make sure that with the work and level of professionalism that we bring to this project, that this shit is finna be a movie, live action movie, theatrical release. you know. But will it become a graphic novel? I don't think that it's already a graphic novel. Will it be put out in paperback? I'm sure it can, but I would let Frank, the mastermind, answer that particular question. But I do know one of the grand schemes of this thing is theatrical release. You know what I mean? With the big boys. And from everything I know about the story, it's worthwhile. Quantum, a chair is just a chair with no one sitting there. But that was up. Red lipstick vibes. What it do? What's going on?
What's up, sis?
Always supportive. Always supportive. Had a dope stream earlier. Always has the dope streams. Professional as ever. Check her out, man. She's on Twitch. She's on YouTube. She's on everywhere. Facebook. She has a Facebook group. Like, that's a hardworking sister. She's the type of lady that made me feel like I ain't doing something right.
And she got that New Orleans accent too.
Yeah. Before we continue, bro, I know you're supposed to roll out, man. So I want you to send your love and let these folks know what it is. Wattz?
Tonight we gonna just keep this about life and death. Shout out to Chef, OG Patrice, shout out to Frank, shout out to everybody that's involved in this, man. It's like I said earlier, man, what y'all putting together right now is amazing. This is the start of something that people are going to emulate. This is the beginning of something that is going to give plenty of other opportunities, plenty of other people the opportunity to actually explore their dream, right? So to the little kid that lives in the middle of the country that probably will never make it to LA to get to an audition, now has the opportunity to get to experience what that feels like. A little producer from a small town in Illinois gets to put his work together in front of the masses with doing this. So what y'all are doing is super amazing. I'm watching it grow, the story develop, the characters developing, and to know that there's plenty more. As you say, you want to let Frank speak to what's to come for this, but fingers crossed. I'm not sure where he has in his mind, but me as a fan of watching it, maybe one day y'all get some work done and y'all end up on the Peacock Network or some shit like that. You feel me? So, congratulations to y'all. I appreciate watching y'all. What y'all are doing is amazing. And everybody, please make sure you go subscribe to that page and stay tuned in. Hit that bell so you get the notifications so you know when it's dropping, because what we're watching right now is literally history in front of your eyes. Be a part of it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, 100 Watts, for saying that. I think that in these YouTube streets, this is being done for the first time by predominantly an all black cast, predominantly. Probably, if not first time ever, something like this being done, and to be a part of this is like being a part of history, being a part of this cast. I hope Frank be able to come up. I hope he do be able to come up so he can converse with the chat as well. But I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for saying that. And hopefully that this not only inspire actors and actresses that might want to get into the business, or even the voiceover business, but even filmmaking, as well, that other side of it as well too. So I appreciate what you're saying.
Big Chef, you already know, long way. I appreciate y'all for the conversations we've had behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue working and making this magic, man. Y'all stay locked in. The Chef, congratulations on your 500. You know what I'm saying?
Our 500, son. We did this, bro.
The mountain is still an enjoyable climb. You know what I'm saying? This 500 is nice, but it's nowhere near the peak and the end of the journey. So, congratulations to where you are, and I look forward to what the future holds, man.
Bro, we put that work in. We did 6 hours and 50. It's 58-minute streams. We streamed 5-6 hours. We owned the night. We started at 11, ending at 4 or 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? We did that. We created a dynamic whereby it's a dynamic that others may wish to replicate, and it's okay. You get what I'm saying? Pioneers don't normally get all the credit, until the history books put them in it. But we laid it down. We opened up a new arena of the nighttime. So we was a part of that. So take that with you. You feel me? And you already know this your crib, bro. Nighthawks always, my dude.
Appreciate that, man. Much love. Peace, blessings. Everybody, make sure y'all hydrate, get you some rest, man. Make some magic happen tomorrow when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay beautiful.
Salute to you, sir. Salute.
Salute. Oh, yeah. Yes, we put in that work, Red Lipstick. Yes, Joanna, stay consistent. It's sweeter when you grind for it. Absolutely. Even when I'm with my old lady, she's sweeter when I grind on her. Oh, I don't get a laugh, OG Patrice.
I was going to say I don't know what to say, TMI or laugh or like.
Okay.
Look, I put it on your table.
Something do you like
that? Right. But yeah.
Hey, let me ask Wanda Washington something real quick.
Oh, drive real quick, man. That nature lady keep messing with the kid.
Look, she had a comment. Says my oldest dog, Sir Rupert, transitioned last March. Life and death. I don't miss him. Energy cannot be destroyed. Love you, Rupert. And I just want to ask Miss Joanna Washington if you can elaborate on what you mean when you say you don't miss him, because I don't think you mean it in a negative way. So I wonder what you know about the transition that perhaps we can be enlightened by. If you could just leave that in the chat, that would be dope. If you can pass that forward through word, I know you're capable if no one else is. OG Patrice, listen. So I was watching because I was trying to get caught up, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I had watched the last episode 5. So I went back and I watched it again, and just to bring it all together, I watched them all because a lot of times I'll let a series play all the way out so I can go back and binge watch it. I hate being stopped like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? I hate that suspense.
Right.
And when I went back and watched them all together, it's like that story. Like you say, it really pulls you in, and you kind of forget that you're watching a cartoon because you all's acting ability is so professional and top notch that it's the visuals are just complementing what you guys are doing. It's more what you are doing. So like you were saying with Frank and his leadership style, I saw how you all were trying to get the pacing right, but I mean you were killing it every single take. I'm like, oh God, they can't use that. You got to do it again. But I mean, when you came at the end and you were wringing your hands and you were saying, your character was saying,
whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That. Yeah. That.
That's
So what we'll do is we'll speak offline. But I want to tell you some more about how you did. See how we did that cliffhanger. Now they want to know what happened. Now y'all go ahead and watch it if y'all want to know what I'm talking about.
Danique trolling you. Like whoa. So yes, classic chef. You already know my sense of humor now. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go to this clip here.
Let's go.
Hey, Caleb, you killing me. Damn. And you acting like a real coward, bro. Man up and handle this. Man, let me. Yeah.
Caleb, where are we going?
Baby, wait. Wait, just let me do this. Bus, that's it. I'm walking. Don't come looking for me or I'm talking for real. I know your whole game from top to bottom, and best believe I'll tell it all if you can't let it go. I'm out, Bus. You hear me? Live and let live.
Fire.
Decisions.
Bringing the heat.
Then ran off on the plug.
Ran off on the plug.
Every episode had you like sitting at the edge. And so just imagine when it all come together.
Man, that episode, I can't even lie. I was like, watch it. And I'm in the production. I was like, no, what are you doing, son? No, don't do that. No. You don't do that. You really don't. That's not good, bro. So right now, we don't have the bro because I know he has a lot going on right now, right? So what I did was I had a little contingency plan just in case if Frank was hemmed up, because remember, Frank is a real life person and he's a super dad. And I came in at the last minute. Oh, well, let me finish the sentence. I came in at the last minute today deciding I wanted to do it. I had been pondering it, but I said I want to do it. And he had gotten the final clip for this episode situated today, so we did it. All right. And I was about to tell him he can't be here because he's super dad. He has the girls this weekend. But guess what? Ready for duty, Sarge. Ready for duty, Sarge.
Guess what day it is?
Right.
Right.
Tell them what who and what you are, bro.
Man, I'm just happy, first of all, to be here with you all. Salute to you. Salute to Vic. Salute to the chat, Patrice. I mean, I feel like all of us are on this journey together with this, and I'm blessed to have each and every one of y'all with this, on this journey here. And, this is just the beginning, I hope, of something that, can be impactful. And, so I'm just, when you ask me who I am, I'm just a brother trying to tell a story that's, that positively impacts people. And I'm glad people are kind of feeling it,
Well, it's about to change the game in these YouTube streets because Life or Death is going viral. I just truly believe that in all my heart, all the hard work that everybody is putting in to make this come together. And people are witnessing greatness right before them. They're getting really a telltale example of how filmmaking is online, but in real time, live and in living color. So that's the great part about this project. And I am so excited and can't wait to it all come together because, Frank, you have done something astronomical in these YouTube streets, and God knows we need it. So thank you, brother, for that.
Thank you. You're absolutely welcome. And, I'm learning that one of the things I think I want to point out, or at least kind of underline, is that, as we are doing this, I'm learning as well. I think maybe we all are, because this is something that hasn't been done on YouTube, to my knowledge. Like, nobody's doing this. And so, like, we are all learning. And even as we're moving forward together, I continue to, like, kind of reach out and kind of survey sort of the landscape and see what's going on. And one of the things I'm finding out is that like, it's a lot of Black comic creators out here who I mean, it's bigger than I thought, you know, and it's you know how when your nose is to the ground, you know, you're taking that every step forward, and so you're grinding, you're kind of in your own little area, so you don't really see a lot of times what is out around you that your contemporaries, your colleagues, and other people are doing. Man, let me tell you, and Vic is kind of was looking like he kind of knows, and maybe Chef as well. It's some Black indie comic creators out here who are making serious moves.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
I'm just glad to be able to kind of show through what we're doing here. This is just another way that you can adapt your work, this work that you're putting in. And even if it's me, you know, maybe working with these indie comic creators in that way, or if it's me showing it, coming in and helping out, and you know, like we kind of mentioned, maybe lead kind of a movement of more of these kinds of stuff. Because mine is a straight drama, but these indie comic creators are doing stuff that, you know, is like the Black Panther, and they're going out and doing the sci-fi and the fantasy stuff as well. It's this could be the beginning of a serious opportunity for us to come in as voice talent like you all are doing, and, you know, just bring what they're doing, bringing their stories out, you know, just from the page into this other level. Because just like I believe it was Vic or someone mentioned earlier, that it's like we have to absolutely give Patrice and Chef and all the actors your props, because we're like, when you're following the story, it's like we're following what you all are doing. It's like the story is there and the life is there, but when you actually start bringing actual life to these performances, excuse me, sorry about that, hang on, to these performances, it takes it to another whole level, and we're living these things now. So, you know, I'm sitting here ranting out and got all excited.
You're good. So,
but it's something to get excited about. It really is.
So what's funny is what I'm gonna do. I did key it up because, you know, I don't want you to have to go and always explain the same thing over, right? So what I want to do is kind of play a clip. I want to play a clip from one of the previous things that we did where Frank was speaking with us, and he literally was describing what the project is. It was a pretty dope conversation. So bear with me a moment.
Hey, Miss Mickey Red, thank you.
Mickey Red. She's one of the day ones too. Talented sister. Talented sister. Talented sister. She's a visual genius as well. You know what I mean? She's ill. She's put your information in there. Mickey's dope. I'll say it like that. All right. So let's run it up to Vic. Boss man Frank. How this wonderful amalgamation of creativity and talent and mental engineering came about.
So I don't want to. I'm gonna take it back, but I'm not gonna bore us because I want to keep this thing, you know, nice and moving and flowing. What I will say is that, you know, the story of Life or Death, and I'll talk about it in terms of its story. Story of Life or Death came about after my viewing and taking in and breaking down and really, digesting The Wire. The Wire HBO series, absolutely brilliant series. And many people will put The Wire as a television series up against anything ever produced in terms of television. And it's in many people's top 5, you know, in terms of television series. It's in many people's top 3, maybe even a few people's number 1 show ever produced, and it is that good.
Yeah.
And in The Wire, you've seen it, you know, the elements of The Wire deal with what's happening out here in these streets. And it has some really, really profound and unique and truthful stories, to be honest with you, many of them about what's going on in the streets. Well, that had an impact on me. that didn't ring quite true. One of the things that I saw was missing, that didn't ring quite true, is a certain element of spirituality. Meaning, characters in The Wire, we all know if we Black and we live in this country, if our parents aren't necessarily, aren't spiritual, be that Muslim, Christian, whatever religion that they follow, then we know somebody in our family, many people. And the further back in our generations we go, the more we know, and so that was absent in The Wire, largely. We had one character who had a grandmother who went to church. But you know what I'm talking about.
Omar's granny. Church crowd. My bad. That was a crazy episode.
And that was pretty much it that you saw in terms of, so that was something that was layers distant from the story. And so for me, that had the effect of characterizing us as a people in an inaccurate way. And in some ways subhuman or inhuman in some ways. And I don't know if that was necessarily the intent, but them street cats, it just was a layer that was absent. So me being who I am and me wanting to always chase truth in drama, part of the reason why I became a filmmaker is because I wanted to tell stories, narratives that resonate with people due to truth. They find something truthful in it and then hopefully inspire people with it. And that was the beginning. That was the inspiration to say, hey, I want to write something like The Wire that reaches out to our people, our young brothers that are on the streets, but do it in a way that's a little bit more, that is a little bit more well-rounded, and then do it with purpose as well. Not just tell a story about them, but let's add some purpose to the storytelling.
Yeah, purpose to the storytelling. He did some pretty dope stuff with relations to the storytelling. So we're not going to be doing this all night, but what I would like to do is this. I'm going to put this particular interview, I'm going to put this into the chat. But before we close out this ill stream, what I want to do is give you a little treat. That you see that you actually see my audition. All right. So let me get this audition, share this with you.
For the chat, this is a short scene, everybody, where what's happening is that this Bus is kind of a small time street gangster, got his own crew, and they are setting up right now to set up a deal, a transaction, a street pharmaceutical transaction. Where they're going to go out and they're planning for it. And Bus is a very calculating individual, and he's got some plans for how he wants this to go down. So we see him kind of schooling Caleb and Roy on what he wants, how he wants this to go. And during the scene, one of the characters kind of has an objection to kind of what's going on here, and we see Bus put a little straightening on him. So that was the brainchild.
That's funny. On our show called The Nighthawks, what we do is one of the main things, and one of the younger members, it was me and two young G's that are on the show. One of them is 100 Wattz, Finesse Visions, and the other is Victor Freeze Music. And Victor, one of the things early on in the game is he asked me, he's like, yo, we talk a lot and we philosophers in the way we move. I want to make sure that we have action steps, so we're not just sitting here, smoking and talking in the clouds. So in terms of the action steps of what this project is and how it came about, I want you to tell me, because obviously, I understand you're a Christian, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Without question, I am too. I'm literally the grandson of two, majorly known and pivotal, Haitian Pentecostal reverends.
I'm not going to give you anything. Take it from the top, plus his line, and action.
Just like the squad, you need to get there early. That way they won't have time to go looking around. It's the perfect spot. You know why they went with it, right? That's all them country clowns know. Bushes and trees. Okay. If they just want to give it to me like that, I'll take it.
Why you sending the whole squad, though? See, what I'm telling you is I can take them all out by myself. You don't even got to worry about it, bro.
I'm aware of that. In chess, you never unduly expose a power piece, Roy. The squad will be all in them bushes, Caleb. Gonna teach this newcomer the game. City style. Now, Roy, hang back. Let Caleb work him. Let him see you playing so they don't get nervous. Stay alert. They might be tricky, but I doubt it. Now you better make them show it to you. Then walk back to the trunk like the cash is in there. As soon as you're clear, the squad's gonna take the ones that strapped. Roy, you clean it up, but one thing. Leave whoever's running point for them to Caleb.
What?
It's your birthday, Caleb. And do I have something special for you when you get back? But this here, you got to earn it.
Boss, you want me to shoot somebody? No, I can't do that.
This time you don't have a choice. I've been coddling you for long enough, like a newborn. Speaking of which, how old is little man now?
7 weeks.
So 7 weeks I've been giving you a pass. It's cool. Family matters. But now playtime's over. Today you're 21. Grown man. On this channel we allow. Yeah, we got into it. But y'all gonna have to go to the channel and click on that link that was in there. It's called Life or Death, the live graphic novel experience, Chef and Frank discuss. All right. So please make sure you take a look at that. Frank, since this is your brainchild and your passion project, I want you to let these folks, before we close out, I want to let these folks know what you think is extremely important about your baby.
So first, let me give you some props on that. And Patrice came in and gave you some props too on that performance, because everybody can hear absolutely. That was just the audition, just the gravity that you bring to the role, Chef. And it's more than your voice. And this is something I shared with Chef too, privately, and I'll say it publicly. It's like more than just the voice. The voice is distinctive and it brings everybody, commands attention, of everyone, but it's also the talent with it, the ability to be able to understand and execute, what he's doing there, what Bus is doing. And there's a lot of subtle things that are going on with that. So it's much more than the voice. It's the intelligence and the talent is there, is clear, and I'm looking forward to just, you know, being there with you, doing more stuff in the future, and watching you do other things too. And that's the entire cast.
You being humble. All I did was drink the Kool-Aid. You stirred it. You put the extra little Kool-Aid powder. You even did the old school like my granny used to do, squeeze like some lemon and stuff in there. Yeah, I'm just sitting here with a cup, just drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. You did this, man. I appreciate the love. But in terms of me pulling this thing out to a macro level, you are the mastermind of what took place. You are the one going through this filmmaking, project making wilderness. I'm one of your weapons. I'm your axe. I'm the machete to get you through so you can go through the wilderness, you know, and not get hit in the face by trees. That's what I see we are, you know. And you picked a hell of a tool bag, bro. You picked a hell of a tool bag, man. You like your tool bag, man. You should have like the Batman utility belt, man.
Yeah.
You pulled the cast in. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
It's not just me, y'all. Like when episode 5 comes and you see OG Patrice lay it down. Look, right now, you don't give me the props like that. Right now, this thing here, we like freaking Wu-Tang. We like freaking Wu-Tang. So far, all you got right now is Meth and Redman. You got
Vic.
Yeah, you guys haven't even seen it if you only seen this episode. So
yeah, that's real. Let's
do it, man.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for thinking about me. I appreciate your wisdom for being able to see something that I may have not been able to see. So,
well, this leads. You're absolutely welcome. This leads me into really how I think I should answer this question. You know, what's the most, you know, say important things, or what's the things coming out of this baby? What's happening right now, I think, is absolutely, it's like terribly significant. The fact that we are coming together and we're straight up synergizing. And that's what happens when you cast for a film, and when we, you know, any movie or any film, you bring talent together and everybody works together and create something that's absolutely amazing that can affect people. What we're doing is we're doing this, and we're doing it live on YouTube in front of everybody, and it's all Black people coming together and doing this, and we're watching it take shape in front of us. And so instead of what some people might consider to be the norm, it's so easy for us to get on here on YouTube, and we kind of get into our own little spats or squabbles, and it's a lot of foolishness, you know, the gossip, and you know, it's a lot of us tearing each other down, you know. And so like the opposite of synergy, coming together and tearing each other down, setting each other back, as opposed to coming together and creating something together that is stronger and more powerful and represents everybody to the highest and to the utmost. And then when people go back and watch it, it empowers people, it impacts people, growth, increase. That, I think, might be, the story is going to be, I can't wait for y'all to see this story. It's dope. I can't wait till we get to episode 11, 12, 13, keep on going up, so you guys see what happened. I can't wait. I can't wait for a lot of the other things I think God has planned for this. But this part in action, this grind that we're on together, and everything that comes along with us coming together to create something in a positive way, this could very well be the most impactful part of this. And I didn't see this coming when I sat down to write it years ago, but it's happening now. So maybe that's a really good way to answer your question, Chef.
Yeah, we don't know what's coming next. We only learn part of the process is when we do the next episode is going to be coming up on that Saturday. We do a table read on Tuesday, and that's when we find out what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm praying to my Creator for His mercy, His grace, His wisdom, and His anointing of the brother Frank Gooden, that he does not decide to put me in a freaking dress like when Buck decides he, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm like, yo, man,
right?
We don't need 1,000 that bad,
right?
First of all, I got nice legs, man. So what are y'all talking about? All right, these gams right here, yo. But anyway, yo, Frank, you dope, man. You dope. You know, I don't bother you too much, you know, because I know what you're doing and the editing work and everything, and with the music situation, all of that, bro.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of late nights or early mornings, huh, Frank?
Yes, like right now, because
exactly.
You know, you guys know, like that. I think Patrice mentioned it. I was just recording some stuff with Patrice ahead of time because we're going to be doing some things with that recording tomorrow when we're live, and we did that at midnight the day of, and you know, I was cutting up some things before I jumped in here with you all to go live to promote it. Like, you're doing such an awesome and amazing job of doing, Chef, with that. And so that's, you know, it's the grind, and it's the love of the grind, and you know, just all coming together to create something, you know, in this way. Yeah, it's part of it, you know, and
absolutely
I every minute of it. Yeah,
absolutely. And I just want to encourage anybody like that's in the chat or on the panel, if you know anyone that is interested in, you know, graphic novels, graphic arts, voiceover, acting, filmmaking, you guys pass Life or Death along to them and tell them to tune in so they can watch this process live and in living color. Anybody that's interested in getting in this part of the forms of the arts, I'm telling you, it'd be an awesome experience for them. So if anybody in the chat, if you know anybody, yes, and you get to participate, you get to give your perspective. So it's like we bring you guys along in with us on the ride, and that's the total awesome. You getting the experience as we're getting it.
Absolutely. And we you know, putting our money where our mouth is on that one. We brought in 2 different viewers, people from the chat, right on up into the production for bit parts, as well as had direct input from others in the chat that actually made it in. So, you know, we're not playing with the participation part. You actually are a part of creating Life or Death.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. The final part of the show is dope because after we do our scenes and we finish recording, Frank will put up a clip and he actually allows the chat to throw suggestions about what's the next line or what's going to happen. It's dope. Shout out to Intellectual Soapbox. I see you. Thank you, Intellectual Soapbox.
Yeah, salute to you, Mr. Best in the World. Knowledge and Relationships is in the building.
You done changed your name on me quick. Like,
Best in the World.
Yo, he switches names quick. Yeah, Best in the World, Intellectual Soapbox. I see you, big dog. Always day one support of the channel, man. Those are like the traveling family. When you know
I love those guys. Those guys.
They'll show up wherever you are to give you a hug, straight up and down.
Yeah, they do support big time. I love their channel. I love Knowledge and Relationships. I don't know if the Intellectual Soapbox is going to be a channel, but I love Knowledge and Relationships M3 and as well as Mr. Best in the World 84. They're awesome.
And of course, Queen 2K. You know.
Yeah, Queen 2K.
Yeah, she holds them accountable. You know. So look, this was a dope show. You know, it initially was going to be maybe an hour or something because we had the 8 clips. But yo, it was pretty dope. We got to flesh out the first episode, and I'm happy with that. So I'm not going to tell you keep coming to me for these recaps. If you want to, that's perfect. You know.
But yeah, I think this is too cool too. I want you to keep doing them if you want to, Chef.
No question. Listen, all you got to do, bro, is just let it. Well, I'll be seeing it. So
yeah.
You just let me know which one is the last clip of the next episode. So once I know we got a full set,
boom,
we could do this every weekend. Is that all right with you? All right, keep banging.
Good promoting.
Peace to Big. Rest in peace to Big. But yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
That's what's up.
I'm down. So before we bid these wonderful, beautiful people adieu, tell them what you want them to know, Frank, please, before I pass it to our sis, OG Patrice.
I'll say the one thing I guess I would ask people, want to leave people with is sort of what you all were saying. We want you to catch it live because we do feel like it's an experience. You get to see us build it and then serve it, and then you participate with it. And so we think that's a unique experience. Every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If not, then definitely check it out. Just check the replay and tell as many people as you can. All of these 1-minute clips that we're doing, they're going to be on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram, all three. So support us in any way you can. I'm gonna give you a heads up. It's going right now. We just saw the first 7 parts. This is gonna have between 90 and 100 parts when it's over. So you're gonna be able to see the whole story on either TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram. So key thing, hey, just follow it, support it, and tell others about it. If you're feeling it, if you're feeling it and appreciating it, then spread the word, share it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And man, I can't wait. I can't wait for my character to come back.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. I don't want to give him too much. Let him see what's what.
Yeah.
OG Patrice, you magical being, please bid these beautiful folks adieu in your special way.
I want to say thank you, Chef, first of all, for allowing me to come up here and be a support system.
You got your own key. You got your own key to the crib.
And to Frank and to the Life or Death experience. I'm all the way team Life or Death. Guys, thank you guys in the chat. I appreciate you guys for always rocking with Team Life or Death and coming over and supporting us and going along with us on this journey and this ride. It is an awesome, awesome experience. And just continue to support us, guys, because that's what we need. We need you guys' support because we see you guys in the chat and we get so happy. You guys giving us shouts out. We shouting you back out. You guys have questions. You participating. So it's an awesome experience for everybody. So I want to thank you guys for that. And I am so excited because I actually get to meet Frank next month live in person at the Las Vegas Black Film Festival. So I'm excited to be able to meet him for the first time, you guys. It's like for real, live and in living color. I'm going to meet the boss man, you guys. So this is going to be exciting. So
when is that, Frank?
It's April 21st, right? Is the first day, Patrice?
Yeah, April 21st through the 24th at the Las Vegas Black Film Festival. So that's where me and Frank are gonna go and support my sister, Miss Michelle. She is the founder of that in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're gonna rock with her. And
catch up with y'all out there.
They come from all over the world that's in the film industry.
Yes.
All over. Filmmakers, producers, writers, actors, editors, directors, actors, actresses. And she always have a celebrity guest speaker, guys. And she does this whole weekend. So it's gonna be awesome. So
and she's so down to earth. She's an amazing.
She is. She's a cool sister, Miss Michelle. Absolutely. So I'm gonna see Frank, guys, for the first time. So we're gonna go live down there, let y'all see the excitement and what's going on. So anybody is welcome to come because it's open. Just make sure if you're interested, go to her page, Las Vegas Black Film Festival. That's her website if you're interested in coming, buying tickets. I'm going to be there the whole weekend. Frank's going to be there that whole weekend because we're getting the whole weekend experience, guys. So, and when I tell y'all, it is off the chain down there and you see nobody but majority majority people look like us, but it's other people there too. It's Caucasians, Hispanics, Asians, and they all submit their film to her. And the winners get chosen, and they get to see their film in the movie theater, live and in living color on the big screen in the movie theater. It's so awesome. They have panel discussions, then they have the big dinner, and the celebrity speaker, whoever her celebrity guest's gonna be. They have it's just so much. It's an awesome experience. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, come check it out. So I'm already here in Vegas for my show tomorrow, and then I have to turn around and come back next month again so I can meet Frank at the Las Vegas Black Film Festival, and I'm excited about that.
I'm excited too, Patrice.
Is it Miss Michelle?
Yeah, Miss Michelle, that's her name. Yeah, the Las Vegas Black Film Festival. So
we up on the screen, sis. I got you. If you look on the screen, yeah, you guys see it. The 9th annual Las Vegas Black Film Festival, going on from the 21st to the 24th. I'm actually supposed to be in Texas on the 23rd, so I don't know. I may pull it all night. I might have to jump in there. I normally go to Vegas. I'm in Vegas normally about 4 or 5 times a year. So, I'm below quota right now. So
then pull on up on us. Yeah, pull on up. Pull on up, brother.
Right.
Pull on up, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, my other brother is gonna be there too. Rebuilding Black Wall Street. He's gonna be in the building too as well. So bring you back. I get to meet him in person.
And we also gonna bring you back for the ADOS conversation.
Okay.
But yeah, that one right there, they got to get their lawn chairs and they bring their coolers, because that's a different convo. We with that one, I know you're gonna go deep with that one. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Yes, thank you, and I thank you so much for coming through, sis.
Thank you. Salute to you. Salute to Vic, Frank. As always, it's a pleasure. Salute to your chat. They have been nothing but awesome and supportive. Just dropping love. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks for having me up. I gotta get some sleep because I got a big day tomorrow.
Yeah,
understood.
I'm gonna pray for you on that. You're gonna kill it tomorrow.
You're gonna do your thing. I didn't want to tell you break a leg, but
thank you.
Break their legs. Right.
Not literally, but yes, I get the picture.
After they pay for the ticket.
Right.
So,
thanks, guys. One love.
Thank you for showing up. M3 in the building. There you go, my guy. Love is love, bro. I see you. Yes, sir. Thank you for popping through. You got in a little late, but it's okay. Late love is love nonetheless. You feel me? So, my consigliere, Victor Frio. Música 107.9 la mega.
Negro.
Talk to me, bro.
Hey, listen. Gems hidden or exposed are great, but they require work. And once you retain them, then they require more work for you to utilize them. But every now and then you run into one of these brothers like this. He planting trees, brother, that he may never, which I hope you do, see the day where that shade is provided by those seeds that he planted to have something that will continue to grow and continue to nurture and feed. This is return on investment. This is residual income, but internal wealth. And I mean, that has to be recognized. I want people like that to get their flowers right now. And we beat them with flowers every time we see them. So I'll keep this short, but I appreciate you, good brother, and you always gonna have the support of these people in this show. So keep doing what you're doing. When you open doors like that, I can't do nothing but salute you and wish you nothing but Godspeed in this project to see and touch as many people as it was intended.
Oh man, Vic, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much.
Peace to everybody out there in the chat, everybody who came to hang out with us tonight that we may see on the usual or may not see so much, but we appreciate everybody coming to hang out at our 500 party. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's not forget the walls of Jericho have gone up for all the little jabronis. Let me tell you something, man. We in here. We in the building. We putting walls up, and we got the matching set coming. So stick around. Stay tuned. Yeah. Chef Shapino.
Great night, great night, great night, great night, great night. Didn't think it was going to be a celebration night, but lo and behold, it was. It was celebration. And we got to sit down and watch comics, graphic novels together and talk mess and talk God and talk some relationship stuff and talk our inner selves. Talk about death. We talked about life. We talked about love early on. We talked about relationships. We talked about brotherhood. You ain't see a Nighthawk show in a minute. You got some Nighthawks tonight. 3, the show, the Nighthawks, the 500. Next, the moon. So I thank Frank for being the impetus, IMPETUS, for those who want to look it up, or the precipitating factor, or the driving force for this thing here. I feel like this man just pinned a badge on my chest. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not just some regular dude. I'm national security of the world, Craig.
World.
Right. So I appreciate you, bro. I will work to earn this role, to continue to earn this role in your respect. And for the folks that watch, I look to lay it on thick and make it happen. I already done had a flu game where I was beat up by the flu. I was coughing.
Still came through.
You go ahead, Frank.
Still delivered. No, he still delivered with the flu. I told you that.
He still came.
That reminded me of when Michael Jordan played with the flu with the Bulls that time.
That's what he talking about. That's what he talking about.
Yeah, this flu game.
That was a low key flex.
Yeah. You know, so it was an adventure. I had to keep going off cam, coughing, sneezing, all kind of stuff, but we made it through. This thing is dope, and this thing is dope. I keep using the word dope. Not just dope because it's good, but dope because it's making me high. It's like a dopamine rush from what we're doing. This dude is telling me do this, do that, and it's like all of a sudden, yo, I'm doing a dance that I ain't know before. I'm like, Frank got a script and taught me how to Dougie. All right. For real. I'm making jokes about it, but you know, I'm just bringing a little levity to the situation. But real talk, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro.
It's mutual.
And to you, wonderful chat. Before we hit the chat, you know, we got to talk about the mods, right? So I'm going to start from the bottom to the top. And the one at the bottom happens to be the top mod on YouTube, of course, which is our sis, Gail at Night. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep. At some point, we're going to have her DNA tested to see if she has any vampire within her bloodline. But because she don't sleep, right? So I appreciate you. We're going to go, of course, knowledge and relationships, of course. My guy, thank you for popping in. Don Frank, you already know. Homie from a long time. Mika Marcel. Oh yeah, Frank. I forgot. I hit you in the head with a wrench earlier. You didn't know. Danique, the guy who creates all of that wonderful imagery, edits and all of that. He multiplies my impact. All right. Intellectual Soapbox, aka Mr. Best in the World. Hit me up on the back end. Let me know if that's an official name change. All right. Or you just doing incognito tonight. So I pretty much got all my folks. Oh, of course it's all Howdy Andre. I see you, man. Welcome home. I prayed for you. God is good. You back home. You with the kids. And you feeling better. Take it easy on yourself. Your spot is always here, mama. Love you. All right. So, yo, Quantum, you already know A1 Day One. You earned that name from day one. So, yeah, what can I say? It was dope. I appreciate the impact of Frank, and I appreciate the input from you all. Peace, Miss Deb. Thank you. Yes, we did. And I love the fact that you said we. All right. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, OG Patrice. And if you guys are watching on the replay or live, any of my cast members, our cast members, thank you. Because we're going to keep hitting them in the head every single week. You know what I mean? Every single freaking week. You know why? Because it's a vibe. My man Frank created a vibe. So what's the best way to celebrate the vibe that he's creating? By sending you home, vibing. Let's go.
One love.
Club phone jump, it's the weekend. Julian come true with the freak friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's an offense. Hit me, chain, Jude, let me peach in. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop ins. Today on buy, and I say, today on buy, you the kid play, baby, tell me what you want. Julian, I know you need fun. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pillar, we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't hard. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, baby, Bobby, come roll with me. All night long. As times relax, my mind's relax. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, showing up. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be dumb as fuck. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. My nigga, I killed it. Night long. This the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focus, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Profit the
Vibing all night long. All night long. We vibing. Y'all can't see me. We vibing. You can't see me. But we hit 500. to the moon next. Peace, love. We out.